haters talking about.
What's up, family? In the latest episode of When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong, Soulja Boy has been arrested for violating his probation. Now, he was arrested on Friday morning. Police say that this was a result of them receiving a call from a young woman who says that Soulja Boy was holding her captive against her will. So they went to his house and they discovered guns and ammunition. Guns and ammunition that was not supposed to be in his house. Why? Because Soulja Boy was on probation from 2014, and it strictly prohibited him from having possession of guns and ammunition. Now, there was a photo circulating of Soulja Boy in 2016 that he posted on the internet of himself holding up guns. I think it was like some type of shotgun or an assault rifle and some other type of gun. But I remember that picture. And I was like, why would he do something like that? He gets put on probation in 2014. The terms of his probation strictly prohibits him from being in possession of weapons. And he posts a picture of himself holding guns. Now, of course, he could say, well, that's just a picture. I didn't really have any guns. And that's an old picture. That happened before I ever caught a case or my case was resolved. But still, what you do, even if that was true, you put yourself in the crosshairs of Johnny Law. And that is enough to get a warrant from a judge for them to run up in your house and just search you. Maybe they don't find guns. Maybe they find something else you're not really supposed to be doing. In any event, this is not a good look. And I try to tell cats all the time, because I've been there. If you're not in the system, don't get put in the system. Don't do anything where you put yourself in a position to be judged by people who are paid to lock you up. This is coming from someone who's been there. You don't want to give these people an opportunity, an excuse to lock you up, because they will. They arrested him when he went to see his probation officer this morning. But get this, just hours before he was arrested, he posted a picture of himself on social media smoking a blunt. Let's say he goes to court and he says, "Oh, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it." Judge gonna be like, "Yeah, right. You were on probation. You knew that you wasn't supposed to have guns. You knew you wasn't supposed to have ammunition, and you had it anyway. Look, we gave you probation. We could have locked you up in 2014, but we gave you a chance. And you blew it. Now, either you don't respect authority, you don't respect the law, or you just are kind of off. Either way, we got to get you off the streets, bro, because something is wrong with you. Going to see your probation officer is one of the most anxiety-filled moments that a person can have, especially if they might still be out there a little bit in the world, doing things they're not really supposed to be doing. You just never know. I've had that call a few times. I've had that feeling a few times. Going in and not knowing if they're going to have somebody on the other side of that door, or once you get in there and sit down, they come walk up to you, "Mr. Dennis, It never happened to me, but I have had the feeling that it would a few times. But I know several people that has happened to. These people give you that opportunity. That is a perfect excuse to bury you. Once they give you probation and you mess up, it's like no remorse. It's like they ain't got to explain themselves. Like, we gave you a chance, you messed up, you out of here, and nobody feels anything for you. And so when that happens, they give you those terms of that probation. I'm telling you, you better work those terms exactly the way they say. You better be a model citizen, because if you mess up, you out of here. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. If you're on probation, parole, or God forbid, find yourself in that situation, the first thing you better do is remove yourself from all negative environments. Any type of toxic people, get away from them. Because there are stipulations in that paperwork that you're made to sign. And if you don't follow those stipulations to the letter, you jump out there and do something and get caught up, those people that are in those courtrooms, they are wicked. And they have no problem locking you up for 6 years, 13 years, 29 years, 51 years and 2 months, 75 years, 83 years, 2 days, 100 years plus life. And not only will they sleep well, they will snore like a giant. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?